Welcome to Intermediate Accounting, Accounting 202. My name is Cami Wayne, and I'm going to take you through the second half of your Intermediate Accounting book and teach you a few things from there, hopefully. I want to start by walking you through Blackboard so you know where to find things and how to contact me, as well as walking you through a little bit of what's in the syllabus and what to expect. So first, let's start here. This is where your announcements will come. I'll email you every week just to kind of keep you on track, let you know what's due that week, and what you should be looking at. If you want to get a hold of me, the best way is to email me. You can find my email address right here under faculty information. Since we are not on campus, this is the quickest way for me to get back to you. I will usually respond to emails within a day. Taking a look at our syllabus and what to expect, we will be going through 2 chapters at a time and then having an exam. Except for the last week where we go through, or the last section where we go through 3 chapters and then do an exam. So each exam will only cover those 2 chapters above, or 3 depending on the week. There's a lot of information in this text, as you already know from going through 201. So I tried to break it up these exams so that it's a little bit more manageable. Let's take a look at the syllabus at just a few things that I want to make sure you understand. The first, again, my email address. These are the concepts we'll be covering in the second half of this course. If you've already taken 201 at Harper, all you have to do is click on any of those Wiley links and you should have access. If you've taken this more than a year ago, just send me a quick email and I'll get you set up. If you have not taken this course at Harper, again, please email me and we'll discuss how to get you registered. So we will be working in the Wiley Plus system. There's 11 chapters we're going to be going through. So we will be working on homework. You'll get points for that. You'll get points for the Orion. And then we're going to do this career ready project that I want you guys to work on. I honestly, getting tired of discussion boards, wanted to change it up a little bit. So I thought this might be more beneficial to you. And then we'll have those 5 exams, each worth 80 points apiece. The other thing I want to just make sure you're aware of is the exams. There are 25 multiple choice or matching type questions, and you have 75 minutes to complete these exams. Because of the pandemic, we will not be using any kind of recording device. You can use your notes, you can use your book, but please be aware that you will not have time to look at anything up, which is why you should really study for these exams and make sure you know the content, but it's just a little reassurance to have it there with you. You can read through the rest of this. Let me know if you have any questions, and just be aware of all of these services that Harper has to offer. Now, getting back to Blackboard, again, make sure you read through the syllabus. There's an online orientation if you're not familiar with Blackboard or online at Harper. And so read through that whole thing. Again, let me know if you've got questions. Most of our work is going to be through this course materials tab. In the course materials tab, you'll see the introduction. That's where you start. But what I really want to focus on is how this course is set up. Each unit will be those 2 chapters of work and an exam. If I open the chapters of work, you'll see you'll have your reading, a PowerPoint in case you want to take some notes. You'll have your homework and the Orion, which is graded. You'll have a practice quiz I would like you to utilize just to make sure you understand the content. can always go to the Wiley Plus homepage for additional resources. And then I've also included some Wiley practice. So these are not graded, but just to give you some additional practice on some of those problems that you might have had difficulty with. So that's what each chapter looks like. Let me go back and I'll show you what each exam will look like. You'll see some practice exams, you'll see some study guides, and then you'll find that exam there. Again, 25 questions, multiple choice matching type questions. Then we go on to the project tab. What we want to focus on here are really these soft skills that employers are really looking for. And even if you have the best job ever, you still need to improve on these. So there are 8 soft skills here, and I've broken them down into 3 different projects. If I open up project 1, you'll see you only have to pick one of them. So I would challenge yourself to pick one that you know you need some work in. This first one shouldn't be too difficult. It's either teamwork and collaboration or professionalism and work ethic. So I'll show you whatever you pick, you're going to go ahead and look above it and pick the corresponding worksheet to fill out to complete. For example, if I picked professionalism and work ethic, I would click on that and this Word document or PDF would come up. In this exercise, you're looking at your time management skills, kind of filling out the coursework or what a typical week looks like and how you're going to fit that coursework in. Then you're going to set some goals for yourself, acknowledge the challenges that exist to meet these goals, like maybe I play on my phone too much. What are some actions you need to take to reach these goals? What are some positive things you can do to make sure you stay on track? That might mean making a friend in this class to keep accountable to each other. And then list some ways you're going to monitor that process to make sure that you are on track. So that's just an example of what one of these projects look like. They shouldn't take too much time. I just want to get you thinking beyond accounting and some skills that will be useful. So those are your projects. You can go ahead and review. There are 3 that are due different times during the semester. But again, should not be too time consuming. Just want you to think outside the box a little bit. I do have the discussion board tab open here because I would like you guys to introduce yourselves and then I would like you to help each other. So make sure you do this introduction because one of those projects includes trying to find a team to work with. So this might be helpful. And the second part of this introduction is to make sure I'm trying to meet all your needs. So part of this discussion is that after you've reviewed everything that's in Blackboard, what else should I be adding to this course to help you be successful? So make sure you do this discussion board post because I will take all of those into consideration and try to accommodate everyone's needs. And finally, coming back up to the schedule, I just want to review and show you how that looks. Everything should be in here. If you want to print this out, this also includes when your projects are due. Your first project is due that second week. But note that these projects are not tied to the content in this course. So if you want to work ahead, this would be a great area to do that. And I think that's it. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to email me. Again, to get started and to make sure your Wiley is connected, you're going to go here, review that material, but you can also go in and click on any Wiley link to make sure you have access. Once you do, you can get started And if you have any additional questions or have not used Wiley before, please send me an email. Thanks.